Hi, I'm Akira.
Welcome to Akira's Book Club. My name is Kim, and I am one of the narrators along with Akira for Akira's Book Club. For those of you who do not know about us, we are a nonprofit that supports early learning literacy.
And my father will tell you much more about it.
Well, Akira's Book Club is something that my mother and my youngest daughter, Akira, started a few years ago. I'll say 5 or 6 years ago. It was something that after my mother retired from, I guess, academia and these things, she felt that it was very important for us to get younger kids more excited about reading. So currently we have 12 books, and so we call it a book club because we want to encourage families to get all 12 books. We keep them at a low price point, and we do giveaways like we're doing here, so that, you know, once a month you get a new book and you read it with your family. I think reading aloud, reading is personal, but it also can be communal, and also it's something where the older kids can transmit knowledge to the younger kids. So I think that with Akira's Book Club, we're trying to create a vehicle for knowledge transmission within families and then from family to family at an early age, just to inspire the love of literacy that I think is necessary for anybody to achieve great things in this world. Literacy is extremely important for Black and brown youth because, to be honest, I think we're judged on a different standard, and for us to present ourselves as the intelligent beings that we are, and also for us to arm ourselves, I want to say arm, but equip ourselves with the necessary knowledge to combat, I think, a lot of the roadblocks placed in our way. It's going to be important for you to read. You can't watch your way out of the situation. You can't even listen your way out of the situation. A lot of the important information with regard to our history, with regard to our present and future, is inside of books, and not necessarily books that are written for us, books that are written for everyone, that I think a lot of times, because our education system is kind of not sufficient, especially in disadvantaged communities, that we're going to have to find it out on our own. Fortunately, we still have a working library system, although it's down now, but with the internet and just with your family network, trading books, etc., I think it's very important for Black and brown youth to tap into this knowledge, especially in this time where we have a lot of downtime and we can sit and come out even stronger than when we went in. Everything that's around us, although they exist as objects, they do not exist to us as humans and have meaning to us until we've given them names and explained their relationships. So this is all through the word. So word is number one. For me, the most important book is the dictionary in any language, and it just grows from there.
Akira's Book Club believes in community, so we've partnered up with Livanthropy, The Kim Caldwell Show, and Hyro Foundation to give back. And we've done so by partnering with other nonprofits such as the Francis Experience, and did events like Tools for School,
Cuddle Up and Read,
and a little TLC. to the Oakland Black Business Fund, Damian McDuffie and his entire staff and team for digitizing my most favorite book, The First 10 Days, read by Dr. Grace Carroll.
Hi, my name is Grace Carroll, and I'm the creator of Akira's Book Club. And today, I'm going to read you a book called The First 10 Days. It was written by my daughter, Jelana Massey, and illustrated by Heidi Wyckoff, who was a wonderful Oakland watercolor artist who recently transitioned, and this is dedicated to them. Can you count from 1 to 10? I can do it over and over again. These numbers are for counting how many. Like right now, I have 1 brand new penny. Like the number of days in the week, there are 7. Or the number of brothers I have, 2, Sean and Kevin. They are called cardinal numbers, you see, and in math, they are the key. But today, we will learn about another kind of number. So stay alert, don't you dare slumber. They're called ordinal numbers because they tell the order of something, like you were first in line, won second place, or became the third king. The next pages have ordinal numbers in a special account of a girl's first school days and the problems she surmounts. Look for the ordinal numbers in the story of 10 days and how family and love help you make it through unfazed. This is a story about the first 10 days. It was the first day of school, and boy, was I excited. I had a grin from ear to ear. I couldn't even hide it. My mom kissed my cheek, and off to school I was sent. It was a new school, new kids, new teacher, new life, and this is how it went. The first day of school, they called me names, but I strutted down the hallway just the same. The second day of school, they said my lunch smelled gross, but I knew it was made with love, and that's what matters most. The third day of school, they laughed at my hair, but I just whipped my beautiful braids around because I sure didn't care. The fourth day of school, they moved away from me on the bus. But I had the whole seat to myself, so I didn't make a fuss. The fifth day of school, they said I wasn't cute. But Mama says beauty comes from inside, so I just stayed mute. The sixth day of school, they said I couldn't be their friend. But I was glad for their honesty because I don't like to pretend. The seventh day of school, no one picked me to play on their team. But I understood because Daddy says, those who need love can be very mean. The eighth day of school, they said my clothes look horrible. But Nana lets me pick out my own clothes, and she thinks I'm adorable. The ninth day of school, they tried to trip me in the hall. But my daddy taught me how to be light on my feet, so I didn't even fall. The 10th day of school, I think they finally got what I was all about. I love me just the way I am. Too bad it took them 10 whole days to figure that out. So this is the first 10 days, and that's the end of our story.
Akira, you know, I love this book so much that I give it to both my adult friends and people that have children.
Really?
Yeah. What are some of the special parts for you in this book?
Well, first of all, it is about cardinal numbers, and you know me, I love math.
I know.
But it's also about this girl who struggles through bullying in school, but she doesn't really struggle. She's more just going through it because she still loves herself and she's still very confident.
I think my most favorite part is what she says at the end of the day. You want to read that? I know our viewers have already heard it, but why don't you read it again, just so that we can put the exclamation point in it.
The 10th day of school, I think they finally got what I was all about. I love me just the way I am, and it's too bad that it took them 10 whole days to figure that out. Today is the second day of Kwanzaa, Kujichagulia,
which means self-determination.
and we also have a great Kwanzaa gift for all of you. Just seen the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Today is day 2, Kujichagulia, which means self-determination. No one can be self-determined if they don't know how to read.
Akira, tell our viewers what time it is.
It's time for the premiere of Mischievous Akira, the animation. We give a big thanks to Justin Herman for making this possible.
And to the Clorox Foundation. Because of you, we are able to give this animated gift for Kwanzaa to our readers.
I hope you love the gift.
Mischievous Akira, written by Dr. Grace Carroll
and Akira Massey, me.
Illustrated by Stephen Anderson. Narrators
Akira Massey
and Kim Caldwell. Mischievous Akira by Dr. Grace Carroll and Akira Massey. Illustrated by Stephen Anderson. Definition of antonym: words that mean the opposite of one another. As you read along with us, the antonyms will be the words that stand out in different colors. Let's begin story time. Akira likes being small. She can hide in the closet and jump out to scare her big sisters when they come into the room. Akira loves climbing up the stairs so that she can slide down on her stomach. Akira pretends to be asleep when her mom checks in on her at bedtime, but she is really wide awake and plays with her favorite doll when her mom leaves the room. Akira loves jumping up and down on the soft bed. She doesn't like it when she falls off onto the hard floor. Akira loves teasing her grandfather by running towards him when he puts his arms out for her. But just before he can grab her for a hug, she runs away from him laughing. When she puts on her Dad's favorite running shoes, Akira bends down in a running stance and pretends she is the fastest girl in the world. She has to quickly get up and take them off when she hears him come up the stairs. She is not supposed to play with his good running shoes. Dad didn't like it when Akira wrote on his new white board with her old permanent black markers.
I'm sorry.
Why do grown-ups always want her to be so quiet? Akira enjoys being noisy. Grandma said no, not before dinner, when Akira asked for some cookies while they were outside working in the garden. She went inside and asked her grandpa, and he said yes.
I love cookies.
Akira enjoys playing dress up, especially playing princess. Her princess dress was too short. She put on her sister's dress and it was too long, so she cut it to make it just right. She didn't know why her sister was so angry with her.
Oops. Sorry.
Akira's inability to reach the latch on the closed closet frustrated her. She opened the closet using her ability to think. She used the pillows off of the bed as a ladder. Akira was very fortunate to get a beautiful glass Pegasus bank for her birthday. It was so unfortunate when she broke it while pretending it could really fly. Akira was unable to go to the party with her older sisters, but she was able to go into their room and make her own party. Akira is a very verbal little girl. Sometimes she talks too much. She can tell by her mom's serious, non-verbal body language. Akira has 3 sisters, but sometimes she wishes she had brothers to play with too. Akira does things that some may think are bad and mischievous, but everyone knows she is such a good, wonderful, and special little girl. She is learning as she grows up. What is the antonym of small? Big. What is the opposite of in? Out. What is the opposite of up? Down. What is the antonym of asleep? Awake. What is the opposite of up? Down. What is the antonym for on? Off. What is the opposite of soft? Hard. What is the opposite of toward? It's away. What is the opposite of on? Off. What is the opposite of down? Up. What is the opposite of new? Old. What is the opposite of white? Black. What is the opposite of quiet? Noisy. What is the opposite of no? It's yes. What is the opposite of outside? Inside. What is the opposite of short? That's right, long. What is the antonym of inability? Yes, ability. What is the opposite of closed? That's right, open. What is the antonym for fortunate? Unfortunate. What is the opposite of unable? It's able. What is the antonym for verbal? Nonverbal. What is the opposite of sisters? Brothers. What is the opposite of bad? It's good. The end. You can find Mischievous Akira and other Wordsmith Jr. books at www.akirasbookclub.net. Remember, read, read, read.
I hope you had as much fun as I did.
I did. Thank you for joining us for the world premiere. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you want to purchase any of the Wordsmith Jr. books, you can go to www.akirasbookclub.net. See you soon.
Bye!